Hey guys, this is a beginner's video for manifesting. If you don't know what manifesting is, great, I'll explain it to you. It's really simple. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're talking about the most often, and whatever you're doing, you're going to bring that back to you in some form or another. To give you a good example, I'm sure you know somebody who's very negative. They always see the bad in people, they don't trust people. Maybe they're always suspicious, thinking something bad is always about to happen, and they're always talking about it. Or you know somebody that's really positive and they always see the good in people and the good in the situation, and that's because they choose to look for it in their reality. That's manifesting. Whatever you think about the most, whatever you talk about the most, whatever you spend the most doing, you're going to see that come back into your life in some form or another. And then there's conscious manifesting. So a lot of the manifesting we do is subconscious. It's just an autopilot program that's running in the back of our head. But then there's conscious manifesting where we're specifically thinking about the things that we want to manifest in our reality. So for example, I might want a really nice car. So I think about having a really nice car and I focus on that. Maybe I start taking steps towards getting that too, because faith without works is dead. So if you want to manifest something, you don't just think about it and you don't just feel it, but you actually put some action, some motion behind it to manifest it. The biggest thing though is going to be how you feel about what you want to manifest. A good example is I call it the restaurant order. What I do is I call them vibrational orders, and I write down on a piece of paper or on my phone or whatever. I like to write it down with pen and paper, the old-fashioned way. And I just write down everything that I want, and not just thinking that this is everything I want, but anything. So anything and everything. Because a lot of times people get stuck in settle mode where they're settling for a couple things they really want because they don't think that they can have all of it. So you might have heard somebody say, "Oh, this person is, like this person I'm in a relationship with. They're funny and they're smart and they're kind. I don't like their housing habits, like they're kind of messy, but nobody's perfect." And so you settle for somebody that isn't maybe clean or neat or organized, even though that's what you want in a partner, right? So it's understanding that you can have anything and everything, all of it, right? So you write it down on a list, everything that you want. You can do this in your health, your fitness, your relationships, your parenting, your children, friends, business, finances, literally anything, stuff, whatever you want, anything. And then you have to have complete expectation that you're going to get it. Complete and total expectation. Don't focus on worrying about, "Oh my God, I don't have it. Is it working? Is it coming?" Don't worry about any of that. Just have the expectation that it is coming. It's like going into a restaurant and you sit down, you get the menu, you place your order in, and you know the waitress is going to bring you your food. Like you don't, excuse me, ma'am, did you get my order? Like, duh, she took your order. You gave it to her. You give the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, give your order and just expect it to come back to you. And it will. And backing it up with actions though. So this is a key thing. If you're writing down something that you want, and I'm going to give you an example of something that you want in a partner, okay? I want this person to be health conscious. I want them to exercise often. I want them to be kind-hearted. I want them to be tolerant and patient, all these things. Look at the list that you wrote out that you want and become as close as possible what's on that piece of paper. Try to become that as much as possible, because somebody that's health conscious is not going to be with somebody that's obese, because they care about their health. They care about what they put into their body. And if they're not settling, then clearly they would care about being with the partner who cares about the same things they do. Not saying this is the case with everything, but become what you want. And a lot of times, this is important too. And I used to do this. I'll be honest, I used to do this. What I wanted in somebody else, I was not like at all. I wanted them to be how I wanted myself to be. That's a big one. That's a big one. So you got to realize, who do I want to be? And who do I want my partner to be? And then become that. Become that. Create that vibrationally. Okay? Same thing with health and fitness and finances and things like that. Become that vibrationally. Don't think about the lack that you're sitting in, or that it's too good to be true, you can't have all this stuff, and just allow it, which is going to bridge me into the next point that I want to make with manifesting. A lot of times people believe that they have to work really hard. That's not true. It's not true. And I know it's not true because I've been very successful not working very hard. I've worked very smart, but not very hard. There's been times I worked very hard and I was not very successful. Okay? So harder is not better. Okay? Having a good work ethic is not the same thing as being a hard worker. I think those are two different definitions. So, vibrationally, you absolutely have to match what you want. And you also have to realize that you don't have to work harder to get it. You don't have to do some magnificent task to earn it. You don't have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait because you feel like it can't come to me this soon. I'm not good enough for it yet. I haven't wanted it long enough yet. I haven't wanted it hard enough yet. Like, whatever you've got going on in your head, we've all been taught that we need to work really hard, wait really long. You know, for an example, work 40 years and then you can retire or something like that. Right? You don't have to. Allow and receive. So the only thing stopping you from what you want is your own resistance. The only thing stopping you from having everything you want is your own resistance, your own self-limiting beliefs. That's it. That's the only thing stopping you. So, understand that if you let go of that and you have that allowance and that openness and that receiveness, you'll get it a lot quicker, a lot easier, and it'll be so smooth. Vibrational match for what you want to manifest. So you're thinking about what you want. You're feeling the experience of already having what you want. You're in an area of just total and complete gratitude in your mind, in your space, in your inner space. Total gratitude. And then just understand that you are the only thing that can possibly get in your way. That's it. Tell me what you think. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up this video, like it, and leave a comment. I want to know what you think. I want to know if this is the first time you've ever heard about manifesting. I want to know if you've ever tried manifesting. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys soon.